Yes, that is a piece of music saying let's get started as a special request from Mr. Graham, Mr. Tony Graham and his wife down in Super Drive there down in Santa Cruz. Special request. Maybe we'll play some more a little more. And hello to the Super Drive family there. Include Mr. Bob Clark and the other brethren there. Can't remember some of them names. But good morning and welcome to Straight Up for today. And for this week, I'm your host, Jerry Small, and we're broadcasting here live from the studios of News Talk 93 FM on the Mona campus of the University of West Indies. And heard all over. But I don't know it take me so long because I hear almost every day. Every day last week I was meaning to do it. To wish our sister, elder sister Mariam Samad of the Garvey movement worldwide and living in Jamaica for about 30, 40 years. A very happy birthday. I think it was our 92nd birthday last week, Monday. I think it was our 92nd birthday, and it slipped me on the Monday, and every day after that I meant to make amends and never was able to do so until right now. Happy belated birthday greetings to Sister Mariam Samad. Today, well, apart from being World Literacy Day, today is the first day that we get an opportunity to congratulate the newly appointed Vice Chancellor of the University of West Indies, Mona. Professor, I think it's Professor Sir Hilary Beckles, new Vice Chancellor of the Mona campus of the University of West Indies. And someone doing such great work in the past several decades towards the repairing of the injustice that has been done to the African people in the Caribbean. Sir Hilary Beckles. We'll come back to the more of that. But today is recognized and celebrated as World Literacy Day. World Literacy Day. And you know what? One of the main values and purposes of literacy, and literacy meaning the understanding and learning of people of using the code that is called writing and reading. Writing and using the code and unraveling the code that is called reading. You use the code in writing and you use it again in reading and what is literacy about? Spreading communication further than where you can see. Because most time people could communicate as far as what them can see, as far as what them can hear, shouting from one to another, a certain distance, usually within eyesight. But reading and writing is about spreading the communication further where you can see, further space, further than where you can see and where you can talk to, and where you can walk to, because you could have mostly only communicate with people, with other human beings who you can walk to, within walking distance and within talking distance and within seeing distance. But literally spread that ability to communicate further. Not only spread the ability to communicate, but spread the ability to spread understanding things that you never understood before, things outside of your experience. You can understand things outside of your experience, of course. You don't have to experience something to understand it. That is why we can learn so much about things outside of ourselves and our reach and our lifetime. Because you can understand things outside of your experience. And it go along with many, all these things develop together, Many things develop together. People believe them develop differently and independently of one another. Literacy and spreading communications and learning ways to communicate develop along with the needs of human beings. So for instance now, how was the earth populated? How was the earth being populated? The whole earth wasn't populated at one time, you know. You know that. The whole earth wasn't populated at one time, and for most of the time of history, the whole earth wasn't populated. And recently, the whole earth get populated. The whole earth recently get populated in the recent hundreds of years. The whole earth. At one time, all human beings used to live in a one space. One space in the continent of Africa. It's spread, human beings spread out and reach all over the earth over thousands of years of time. Spread out all over the earth. And so them spread out all over the earth is so them need to be able to communicate. Not all people communicate with all other people, no. But the people who spread need to communicate with the place where them was first, where them leave some more of them people. Need to communicate. And when people spreading, them spreading in waves, just like how water moving in waves. And like how sound moving in waves. People also moving in waves. So it's necessary for them to communicate. The first wave communicate with the second wave, or communicate with the rest who don't start wave yet. That's why when people read somewhere before you, some of your people read somewhere before you, after a while them develop a method to leave a message for you that you must watch out there, so because that's how the ground will broke quick. And you must watch your step, that's how the ground will broke quick. That's how communication, written communication develop, because of needs. All of them things develop together, you know. Traveling and walking and spreading out. Develop along with reading and writing. So reading and writing develop because of the need for send message and leave message. Leave message upon tree and leave message upon rock. And leave message anywhere that message can leave. Upon tree and upon stone, where else again you can leave. Can leave upon a big stone, or you can pile up some stone and leave message. Can leave, you know, understand, a big huge rock or a side of a mountain, a rock face. Can leave a message there. Or you can pile up a whole heap of little small stone and leave a message different. You left message in the sand that not going to stay too long. You know. Can stay a while still. But breeze will blow it. If the sand in the desert, they left message in a breeze will blow it that after a while. And if you left message in a sand on seashore, most likely wave going to come wash out that after a while. So that can't too left for long, but still is a way for left some short-term message. But you have to find ways to leave longer-term message that can stay longer. After a while, people find out so what them can put message all in a bottle and cork the bottle. The message will stay longer, more all the message all leave from one piece of land and go to the next piece of land far to cause water way. Water will drift and drift and drift and carry till it reaches somewhere else, because all water circle the earth. And all of the water will sit on the shore on the north coast or on the south coast. Them water eventually reach all around the earth, because the water liquid, all the waters, all the sea water in the earth join up. So different methods of leaving messages and so writing develop and communication develop. All of thing. But the main point I want to make is that the earth was not always widely populated. It was narrowly populated in a small space in Africa. And people spread out and populate the earth in the places where them can find it to live conveniently. Them wouldn't go live in the coldest place if there's nicer place to live. And them wouldn't go live in the hottest place if there's nicer place to live. So people go and live. People spread out and go and live in the most agreeable places first. Then after that, them going on more uncomfortable place. And maybe when them went to reach to those places that look uncomfortable now, maybe it wasn't so uncomfortable at that time, because place get hotter and place get colder. But people spread out little by little. And the communication get more and more efficient, you know, reading and writing and leaving message and making sign and people understanding what sign mean. Get more and more efficient. Alright, take for instance now, the Bible project. The Bible is a project, you know. When the Bible put together, it's a project, you know. It's a project. Some people plan and put together the Bible in order to in order to spread some understanding amongst their people and put together a project and say we're going to put together some book that going to bring all of our people in the same understanding and agreement. So them over a period of many generations, them decide to put together this project. Later them call it Bible. Many different people have put together many different projects. So many different people have many different scripture where them put together to organize them people understanding so that them people won't give up. Because if you don't have understanding, you will give up. When people don't have understanding, they will give up hope. And they will only be comfortable as long as them have food. So when the food run out, them give up. But when people have understanding, them hope lasts longer than the plate. The fullness of the plate where them have. But people when do have no understanding, them hope only lasts as long as them plate full. Or the barn where them store food full. Once the barn get empty, or once the barn start go down and drought is there and them not know where them going to get more food, them give up hope. Give up hope and lay down arms and just lay down and dead because them not have no hope. But when people have understanding, them keep hopes together and can go further and last out difficulties. So that's why people put together a project to give themselves hope like Bible. So some people was living outside Africa because thousands of years them spread outside, and some of them was living outside Africa. And them running at difficulties because first thing, the place get populated in a way where you can hardly find no empty land. There's empty land, but it is far. And you don't know it's so good like the land where you grew up in. So people don't really want to go so far if them can have the nicest life near where them know. So when difficulties come and bad climate come and war come and people have better weapon than them, people start wonder how them going to survive because bad time come and food running low and drought going on and enemy have better weapon and a pure doom them a look on. People like that, if them find out that there's a easier place where them can go ride out, them difficulties, them will thief them way through the middle of them enemy and go into that place. Cause you know, so when you thief your way through difficulties, you have to just keep quiet and move sneakingly. So all when the Israelites them that are going in Egypt under famine, them have to sneak them way through enemy. And sometimes pretend that them is not who them is, or sometimes them even pretend that them is some of the enemy relative. And sneak them way go through and reach where food is. And when them reach there, them stay longer than what they was planning to stay. And eventually them reaching at difficulties like them a second class citizen of that place. Never intend to stay there so long till them stay there long and done second class citizen. And after hundreds of years after that, them get to come out. So them have to come out back now, come on. Find some more land where them going to be comfortable, better off than when them was in the first time of difficulty before them did go in Egypt. Them want better off than when them before them going to Egypt. You know? Just like how people who migrate and leave Jamaica in a time of hardship and go to places where things are more comfortable, and them work there for years and build up themselves. When them return to Jamaica, them no want to go back to the same kind of bad condition that they drive them out of Jamaica. You know? So them usually try to go to a better place, or them try to make the place where them live from better than what it was when them was leaving. Because people want to go back to better conditions. So that the first time little drought reach them or little famine reach them now pop down. So when them reach back in that land now, sometimes them if them want the best choice of land, them have to decide to kill out people. Because when them was aware that people occupy the land. Because if you leave a place for 500 years, when you reach back there, if that place was had any niceness about it, the place going well occupied. If you leave Jamaica, you down in a Negril when Negril was bush. I remember when I was a youth, Negril was bush and pure mosquito. And dirt road go down there. If you live down on Negril from 1955 and go a foreign and build up yourself, and you all want to leave Negril and left your family land down there. If you are reached back down there in 2014 or 2015 now, the whole of Negril will occupy now. The whole of Negril occupy mostly by all rich people too. When I say occupy, I don't mean the little population of the working people. I mean the people who own big hotel and big restaurant and big nightclub around Negril. A pure rich people. And when you come back there, them not going to give it up to you, you know. So easy. So most likely if you claim say you're going to come back on Negril and come take back where you was before you did move out 1955. Most likely you have to go fight for that. Fight and kill. And who they are Negril rich and nice, not going to give up easy, them will fight and kill too. So you see where the war developed. But if you want to encourage your people now, you're going to give them a nice story to encourage them. So don't worry about the difficulties, you know. We must get back this place. So that is how people encourage one another. And declare to one another that you must take back this and you must take back that. And no matter who you say there, you was there before them, even though you didn't live 500 years. Anyway, I'm just talking about literacy there, world literacy there, and why literacy, the ability to read and write and understand message that was written down and understand things outside of your experience. That is one of the main reasons why literacy and all of these different inventions and creations develop for people to spread understanding and spread communication. And that's one of the reasons why even the documentary, I made sure I went and saw that documentary yesterday, the documentary about reparations and the Rastafarian contact with the Queen of England over reparation. What's the name again? Forget what the name, but the documentary was up at the University of West Indies yesterday, Nebla Lecture Theatre. It was a very good and useful piece of work. When the people them applauding the work after the documentary show and different things, I never clap. But I appreciate it plenty more than some of the people who clap, because not every time people said to me, clap, I go and clap. And it's not every time people say to me, say, okay, join hands and look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, I like the color of your dress. It's not every time you tell me to do that, I go and do it. Sometimes I feel to do it and sometimes I not go do it, even though I like the color of your dress, you know. Because I don't like just take orders like robots, so. But that don't mean that I don't like it, or I like it, of course. And the documentary was very good and very useful. Very good work. All the part was in there where you see the Prime Minister talking strong about reparation, you know. Talking very strong. And she wasn't talking run up street, you know. She talked about herself for minutes and minutes and minutes. She was there talking strong, very intelligent and very determined and encouraging to the people. Strong, you know. So when the documentary done and the people them say you can ask some question. I say I go there, keep quiet now. Because most of the time I feel to ask anything or anything, people believe our words may come from me. So I tell myself before I'm not asking nothing, I just go and go there quiet and leave. But when I said the Prime Minister she talk strong in the documentary, I was forced to ask the documentary maker, the lady, Jamaican lady, if that part where she record that the Prime Minister talking at a public function very strong, without any notes, without any coaching out of herself for minutes on end, very articulately and very encouraging. As if it was before she win back the election in 2011, and in 2012, I think January, when they asked her about reparation, she said, no business, no reparation. So I was asking the documentary maker if she did talk that part before or after. She tell me say before. So what could have made the Prime Minister talking so intelligently, without any coaching, without any notes, so strong and so articulate, and then within a few years, she feel moved to say, I don't want to answer no question now because I know business no reparation. But anyway, today is World Literacy Day, and a lot of projects over the years is about strengthening your people. Let's go for a break, straight up. Yes, good morning and welcome to Straight Up for today. Hello.
Well, Jerry, how are you doing, sir?
Fine, thank you. How are you doing?
You're on the massive, all right. Yeah, man. Jerry,
Yes, sir.
As a start of a program about education, as well as messages leave from by our ancestors, what we learn to read and all of them things there.
Yeah.
You know, so it's a means of communication and even leaving information to other persons who come after we.
Yeah.
To partake. But Jerry, over the weekend, a very interesting dilemma took place. Nothing to rejoice about, but just I will show you a quick point about it.
Yeah.
The private plane that crashed with the Glazer family.
Yeah.
I think them related to the same people them were own Manchester United or something like that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, called Glazer and some football team in America. But anyway, Jerry, I was watching the newscast where I think it was the mayor, and I think it was an MP from that side of the island.
Oh, yes, Benny White and Dr.
Yeah, and the other youth there, the other guy there.
Yeah.
But Jerry, from national TV with the whole world, because I know so that there's something that feed go all over the place.
Yeah.
Them are come on TV now, and I talk about them fireboat and all of them things there.
Oh.
Further fireboats and all of them things that we need to assist with certain things like these.
Yeah.
And we're doing detail outlining all sort of, how you put it now, all sort of embarrassing things. Well, it's embarrassing to them in a jerk, because as you say, them are not a leader or not, they don't represent who are just themselves. But, I mean, that wasn't the opportune time to come and hear and disclosing all of that where the whole world's supposed to know already.
Well, that MP, him run a risk that some party people are vexed with him. Because him a kind of reprimand them, so them not looking about things good now, looking about things good, and I know say him a reprimand. No, remember, you know, Roger Clark, one of the brightest, what's the bright? Well, one of the performers of the government, you know, them lose him, so you know, there's very few performers left there, because maybe Roger Clark that care about 2/3 of the performance.
That's how I settle.
And then now Ferguson under pressure. Because even Mr. Zach, what name, Chris Cracker.
Chris Zaka, for the private sector.
Yeah, they come out Mr. Chris Crackers. But Mr. Chris Zaka said them reshuffle the cabinet.
Right.
But people are say, Mr. Dr. Ferguson no proper control and them be shuffle him out. And people are look and say, but who them would have put in there? Then the MP down a Portland, him a doctor, you know. And him look like him little bit capable. So all him could have get in the cabinet, you know. But him run risk. But if he might have said to himself, say, boy, nobody, you know, can't nobody give me no style, you know, but because I go talk out, and when I don't talk out, no one vex. And him take film like opportunity. To talk out. They, you know, remember saying they broke all to a film like them. Remember saying they broke him.
Yeah, man, I heard about that incident.
So him know how short them is. So everybody have to take the opportunity to talk up for them like a part. And probably him all a gambler and a dash of film chance will come on. Because I know some most MP only become MP because they want to reach up in the cabinet. I don't know. I try to make head or tail light. I don't understand. Benny White, you know, just move over. Because PNP specialize in capturing JLP. You know. JLP can't capture PNP like how PNP can't capture JLP.
True.
And when Benny White get elected, the first thing him doing is going to put it on a square and then paint out every green. All people are green shop and paint over them shop. So you know.
Jerry, them people are serious. Thanks, Jerry, and go and big up on the program there, isn't it?
All right, thank you very much.
Cool.
Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Jerry,
Yes, sir.
what you do, my brother?
Well, maybe you can help me to understand what going on.
This plane here where them say crash in the Jamaican water.
Yeah.
Some of my friends them are telling me he's talking madness. But I have a strong feeling that the American them shoot down that plane in a Jerry.
Hold on. You raise up your voice, man. The American them shoot down the plane? Why? Why you feel so?
You know, the plane get out of control as them say based on pilot failure and so forth.
Yeah.
And Jerry, I am wondering, because you know the American them and what you call them terrorist alert.
Oh, yes.
Because them said this group, ISIS how we want to call them, expect to strike at any time.
Mm.
And I just have that feeling that they shoot down that plane. Because if you notice, within hours, the U.S. Coast Guard said they withdraw from the search.
Yeah.
And then the Jamaican JDF said after now, said they also withdraw.
A JDF a joke, man. Then if US withdraw from search, what Jamaica what Jamaica helicopter can do.
Exactly, understand me.
But we're not ridiculing Jamaica helicopter still, but the first alert that I got was that the plane is flying over Cuba.
Yes, sir.
And Cuba wondering what America up to. And the two people inside of the plane seem to be unconscious and all kind of things. So the first suspicion was whether is America sending the plane in there like a drone.
Yes. And then Jerry, on Saturday night on the news, them show we on the TV some little mince piece that you would then say is like from the plane.
Where them show it? Where?
On the TV where they
the things was where?
They spotted in the same place in the water out there.
No sir. Them a tell you about images. Like when the plane crashed down them tell about images. A pure seawater, I mean that's not an image. You can't show a big patch of seawater and tell about hold on there. When you tell about images, we are look for see something different.
Yes.
Like some object.
Yes.
But you can't take picture of seawater and tell me say that are images.
And then these things was so small. Then I was
use the things? Use some little things?
Well, maybe then can't see.
And the wave, man. When the wave, some little white front.
And then the news say, when them send people go there now, they ain't not see anything.
Nothing was there, man.
Jerry,
there's the sea. There's just picture of the sea.
Jerry, me just have the feeling.
But it's 1,500 foot of water, you know. It's 1,500 feet of water the plane go down in, you know.
I think them say something like 2,000.
Or 15 meters. I think it's 1,500 meters. That's a whole heap.
And then come back and then give you. I can't. But they would say it was well deep.
Yeah.
But Jerry, look here.
It was only about 10 seconds leaving now.
Jerry, if the American them did serious, the equipment they will see, them use in a look for this plane where missing with 200 people.
Yeah.
If the American them did serious, you know, think they would have bring in equipment like that.
No, I'm going to tell you. I'm not an expert, but when 300 people missing on a plane, they're going to have a different urgency from when two people flying them on plane.
That's true too, Jerry.
Because, you know.
That's true too.
Let's go to our next call. Call me back when you find out more. Yes, sir?
Morning.
Good morning, welcome.
Good morning, sir.
Morning, welcome.
Yes, sir. I called you on Friday.
Yeah.
I used to call back Monday. I was reporting to you about I buy a piece of property down in Norwood Heights in Montego Bay.
Yeah.
From 03.
Yeah.
And now is 14. And all now, I pay my taxes, I pay everything. I owe them nothing on the property and they won't give me my title.
Who you buy the property from?
Rowan and Associate. That is...
Hold on there. Hold on. Who own the property?
It's Rowan and Associated Water Commission and Housing. They are the one.
No, hold on. No. Rowan Associate can't own the property along with the Water Commission. Who own the property?
No, it's a joint venture between both of them.
Joint venture to do what?
To sell the property down in...
No, well, one must be the owner and one is the seller. So who is the owner of the property?
It's the government who own the property.
Government. And who's selling the place then?
Rowan and Associates.
All right, Alright, so you have a lawyer?
Well, after talking to you...
No, before you tell me about after talking to me. Just tell me if you have...
He told me to get a lawyer.
Eh? Hello?
Rowan
Yeah.
told me to get a lawyer.
You get a lawyer?
Yes, I do.
And who you pay the money to?
When I buy the property, I buy it down there.
No, you're going around and we're going to use our time. I'm asking you who you give the money to.
I pay to the lady who was selling the property at the time.
No, then you're a liar. Then how come you don't get a liar?
The money?
Yeah.
No, it was a cash value buying down there.
I don't understand. Cash value buying?
I was buying it in cash. When I see the property, right, I go and look at it. Because a whole big property the government have selling out over there.
All right, tell me something now. How you got to know that the property was on sale?
Is my cousin.
So you're saying it was an advertisement print in a paper?
No, I didn't see no.
And you say it's Water Commission on the land?
Yes.
And you
and
go
Water and Housing.
You go to Ministry of Water and Housing. You go to the ministry and get any document from them?
Yes, I get document from them.
What the document say?
Say it again.
What the document said?
Well, I don't really have it in front of me here right now, but everything was printed out on it. Right.
So where your lawyer is?
Well, the lawyer, I just gave it to them a few months
And I ask you what you gave to them, and I say, where is your lawyer?
She's at halfway tree there.
In Kingston?
Yes.
And you pay the money to the lawyer?
What, for the property? I have to just get her to start to work for me. Hello?
Look here, go to the lawyer.
Right.
Go to the lawyer and make the lawyer give you some proof that your money has been paid.
Oh, yes, it's been paid and the title makeup and everything.
How you know?
Yeah, paying the tax.
How long now?
From 03.
And what explanation the lawyer give why you not get the title?
She don't give me any as yet. Because I just give her the case.
All right, hear me now. I am not a lawyer, but I kind of out of time here now. Go to the Water Commission and find out everything about that property.
No, I go ahead. Everything is ready, you know.
No, I don't have no more time. I can't discuss no longer. Go to the Water Commission and get all documents about the property and get all documents from your lawyer also. Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning, sir.
Welcome. How are you doing?
Tell me now, how are you doing?
Fine, thank you.
Hey, I'm glad that your opening comments, you commented on Lady Miriam Samad.
Mariam Samad.
Miriam Samad, she taught me at college, you know.
Are you?
Yes, man. She's very ardent.
Yeah.
You know, Gaviite.
Of
course. She
course.
taught me African studies.
Yeah.
How is she doing?
That was Chartwood College?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, man. At Chartwood College.
Yeah, man.
You know, how is she doing?
She's doing great. Her walking not so strong, but her mind is sharp and
very sharp.
And she know what she wants and what she needs.
Yes, a very beautiful lady, man.
Yes, sir.
Very beautiful lady.
Yeah.
Good. Yes, man. Big her up.
Yeah, man.
Yes. Bongo Jerry.
Yeah.
This chick one, why am I not too good with the pronunciation?
A lady said chickamonia, she catch.
Yes.
Chickamonia.
What? I can't understand the government, you know. I really can't understand them.
The government appear fogging.
Yes.
The people themselves appear fogging the government are fogging.
Yes, and the spray not good, Bongo Jerry, because of them spray and so on. You know, we still have to set mosquito destroyer and all them kind of things.
Hold on, let's go for a break, please.
Yes, yes.
Yes, welcome back to Straight Up, yes, sir.
Jerry. Yes, as I was saying, right?
Yeah.
This fogging thing that them going on with and so. No good governance would dictate. You know? I would have said that, boy, let's try and get a virus. I mean a vaccine.
Yeah.
Good? To stop this thing and so on. The cases are climbing.
Yes.
You know, Bongo Jerry?
And yes, every day you're hearing more and more.
Yes, you hear more and more
and
cases coming in.
It's like there's you can see that there is nervousness and fretting amongst the government, but
yes.
acting as if everything all right.
Yes. You know? I just don't understand. You know? I don't understand. There's the other outbreak of the other thing over there and thing like that. I hope it really stay where it is.
But the other one, Ebola.
Yes. I mean, you know, this is nonchalant, you know? It's nonchalance. You know,
but you know that the members of the government and certain key people, they will be well protected against those things.
Yes.
Like for instance, Roger Clark there now.
Yeah.
He might to get the best attention, and if the attention is not available in Jamaica, everything will be done to make sure that him reach wherever it is.
Yeah, I'm glad you raised that. You know, Bongo there.
Yeah.
Because I remember Mr. Perkins.
Yeah.
Saying one time on his program that the governor, the KPH, named after a governor.
Yeah, in those times there.
In those times.
In the 1930s.
Yes.
When he had an emergency, his KPH went like.
Right. He went to and so on. Right? So I don't know, these politicians think them so good and them so exempt. They must have fly out every minute and so on and things like that. And we the people have to, you know, go to your and things like that.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
We have to. It's all the more reason.
Yes.
Why people have to band together.
Yes.
And take care of one another.
Yes.
Whether you're related, because people band together in families.
Yes.
Individual people have to be banding together, giving advice about different things, how to best take care of one another.
Yes.
And just like how you have neighborhood watch where we take care of one another, and if anybody attack your house, the whole we come down and
Yes.
we try rescue them with it.
So.
We have to be organizing
Definitely.
self-helping groups more and more.
Yes.
And get more and more self-dependent and dependent on one another.
Yes, one another.
And it's a great the bad things going to lead to a great development.
Yes.
If we do that.
Yes. Yesterday was Miss Lou's birthday.
Oh yes, it's true.
I went to a little function up on Hope Road there, man. It was quite good.
Yeah, glad to hear that.
I saw Mrs. Gluda and the boy, she really looking good, boy, I tell you.
Yeah?
Yes, Mrs. Gluda was there, man. She was really looking good.
Yeah, she not lose no weight now.
No, she looking good, man, and sounding good and everything like that.
That's
yeah,
great.
Sylvia and, you know.
Yeah, great.
People and my good friend Bunga, man, was there too.
All right, yes.
A brief talk with him.
Yeah, man. Thank you very much.
All right, Bunga, good. Take care.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning and welcome. Not there. Good morning.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, sir. You're welcome.
You know, Mr. Small, you know, none of your callers are so dishonest, and you just continue with your dishonesty.
Like
you
what?
don't try to correct them.
Like what?
Even that gentleman a while ago.
Yeah.
The disease, the chicken viewer, what do you want name?
What name?
His name chicken viewer, I remember the name, Mr. Small, but I can't pronounce it the right way. But listen, Mr. Small, you know, people know, alright, mosquito breed from all kind of thing.
All kind of thing?
Alright, water, store one place, old drum, old background and something. But that's small. That is a public education and all time, every time you boy, try to tire them, turn away upon them, board this, that they on radio, that they on TV all the time, and newspaper.
Yeah.
You understand? People need to keep them surrounding clean. To avoid certain things from affecting them.
So the NSWMA is for what?
Huh?
The NSWMA is for what?
To move what you clean up.
To keep the surroundings clean.
No, but if you don't keep your yard clean,
hold on.
your yard.
No, hold on. Don't jump back off.
No, without jumping anything.
Don't jump back off of the skip, the garbage skip.
Without jump, what you know? Just talk.
Yeah.
And don't be
You
rude.
said that. Don't be what?
Rude.
To who?
To me.
No, I cannot be rude to
Because
you.
you always try to do it, but continue.
No, I can't be rude to you.
Alright, so continue.
You're saying that people must keep them surroundings clean. That is true.
Yes, sir.
And then now some people is entrusted to after we keep our surroundings clean and bag it up, they are entrusted to move it.
Yeah, that is true.
And what is it why it not being moved?
No, look here, no. The garbage has been moving. I don't say they're not delayed certain time. But once in a year, your yard clean, my brother, that is the main thing. And you don't...
Once a year?
No, it's once a year.
What you say?
Once you keep your place clean, that is the main thing. And you now go to the road and go throw the drinks back there, so. Because you know, the same way you take your area, the same way you want to take your out there, so. So, it don't make sense people talk about the government. And then the government must tell. You know, the government, the disease come out, you know. It is more than a year-bound thing, and they leave them all after the coast, these coasts have come, blow come here, come down here.
Year-bound?
We can prevent.
You just said waterborne.
We can prevent our people from getting it. So when I'm here, they're on a sieve, right? Attack with motor a center, man. Look here, man. My mother don't know, because I'm telling you something. Fent and Fergus have set a platform or so. But it's going to be hard to be broken. You know,
what kind of platform that?
Of development.
Hard to be broken?
Yes, man. Nobody and the amount of development what Fent and Fergus have put in at Eastern Centre, man. It's much more than when light burn and the man come right up. I want to tell the plane was crashed the other day. You know, you see when people say why the government again, the government react too slow. I mean the government react too slow. The court went there in due time.
Who you say the government react too slow?
I let this man observe there are some people talk about it.
Alright, the MP out there, doctor, what the doctor man out there MP? What name?
Broomfield.
Dr. Broomfield and Benny White.
Yeah.
You don't like you object to what them saying?
About?
You never hear what Dr. Bloomfield said?
No, I didn't.
Well, you go check out that.
Refresh me.
No, I'm not here for you. Look here, when you want refreshment, you go somewhere else. Thank you very much. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Refreshment, look. Good morning, welcome. Are you there? We don't have it. All right, we have some text messages. I must refresh him. Anyway, first one. Crash Glazers are not related to Manchester United owners. Or the Glazers, those real estate people who was flying on them private plane. Or the Crash Glazers, okay. Next one. Jerry, you forget to say congrats to Juliet Cuthbert. Juliet Cuthbert? She win or she win? She them select her. I hear that them only propose her. I never hear that. I hear them select. I hear that Andrew Holness introduce her along, and she's now joined the list of people who are trying to get the nomination for that seat. She get the nomination? Oh yeah? I don't think so, no. No, I don't think so. Who I need to congratulate is Khalees Spencer, because I understand that she secured the Diamond League victory for the 400 meters hurdles in the race over the weekend. What a lovely young lady. I mean, I just talk her looks, you know, her personality. I never meet her yet, but, you know, sometimes, you know, people, actions exude a certain don't. You know, one of the most wholesome thing about people is when they are down to earth. Everybody in the world not going to be down to earth, but when you see somebody down to earth, there's a certain attractiveness about it and wholesomeness about being down to earth. It's beautiful, you know. She reminds me of Dr. Nicky McDaniel. Next one, Jerry African concerned more about themselves and less about us, yet we Jamaicans clamor for them. But isn't that not strange? That's not strange that people love some other people and the people not love them as much. That's not strange. Then not Jesus first love you. You did love Jesus. You never even care about Jesus, and Jesus love you first. Have a call? Okay. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning, Jerry.
Welcome.
I hear Mr. Perkins' cousin talking about the American shot on the plane.
Mr. Perkins' cousin?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The one from 10 years.
Oh, nephew. Oh.
Mr. Perkins, he must listen to the point come and he really spread propaganda.
Yeah. So you listen.
Of course, I was.
Well, I can't get to say nothing. You listen news before you spread propaganda.
Of course.
Okay, and then you spread propaganda.
American didn't shut down the plane, and he must come and apologize for that.
He must apologize.
Of course.
Yes, okay.
Come on, big talk, show and spread propaganda.
Yeah.
This plane, hey.
So tell me something. You are one of the government assets.
No.
Are you know the latest word that? Our assets.
I am no government asset. I am a person who watch news, local news, international news.
Yeah. So you are an asset to the government?
I'm not asset for nobody.
Yeah.
I'm asset for myself.
Another plane asset a helicopter, you know.
I'm coming to talk about the American shot on the plane. You must, sure, everything they just burn up them out and talk some.
Yeah, but you're saying the same thing over. I'm going to go to our next call. Thank you. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning.
Morning, Mr. Smart.
Welcome, sir. How are you doing?
And welcome. A morning to all the News Talk family.
Yes, sir.
And Straight Up.
Yeah.
All right. You're the Minister of Information required.
Yeah.
And from the PIS.
PIS?
Yeah, the PIS.
Oh, yes, sir.
Running up his mouth. Him could even say chicken guna.
No.
Yeah, and he's a big minister.
Yes. And he's one of the biggest assets.
Yeah. And I'm going to spell it for him. It's CHIKUNG.
Yeah.
UNYA.
No, but when you spell it there, just never going to have it, you know.
Well,
like a bulla.
Give him a brief because him come with them little information thing them all the while and them little rule. You know more know.
Right.
You see true them a benefit.
Yeah.
They don't care about the rest of people, you know.
Yeah.
They don't care whatever happened to the other rest of people. And look how much people this thing will take over.
Yeah.
It's staying in your body for 5 days. They do have a cure for it, you know.
Staying there for 5 what?
5 days.
Yeah.
I know a man right now, I'm in a pain.
Yeah.
You understand? Where this thing do.
Yeah.
And they drive the biggest SUV.
Yeah.
And they CR what they want.
CRV.
And them live a big lavish life, and like we say. as anything happen. I wonder if him go to Jackson Memorial to when him sick, because you say people when are really busy with them brother and sister,
Yeah.
him don't care what could happen to you. You understand?
Yeah.
And this thing I take over. All right, if it are do big man and a big person, so wait till I do the children.
Yeah, I can imagine.
You see, this brother here, man, it look like say him. Boy, I don't know, Jerry. Trust me, man. I can't say people who just. I don't know.
I come like a ticks.
No, but
no, we really have to go because 10 o'clock. But
yeah, cool.
We're also really cool. Thank you very much. Good morning. 10 a.m. headline news. Yes, morning and welcome back to Straight Up into the second hour. Here, good morning, welcome. We have some text messages still, but let's go. Good morning.
Morning.
Yes, sir. How are you doing?
How are you, Jer?
Yeah, man. Fine. Thank you.
Good. Hope you have a lovely week, productive, healthy week.
Yes,
you and
sir.
all our callers.
Yeah, I have some people.
News talk and Straight Up.
Yeah, man. I have some people for yell, but
yeah?
I don't get the chance yet.
Yeah. There's a call to tell it. You read a text a while ago, Jerry.
Yeah.
That Africans don't like Jamaican people and we like them.
Yes, sir.
It's a myth, Jerry. Nothing go like that. There's no black people, right, born out of Africa, that Africans love the way they love Jamaicans. That's a myth.
Yeah, I don't get that impression that there are some Africans who
Jerry,
but
what Mugabe said, you see? What Mugabe said about Jamaican men, right? I've never met a Zimbabwean who concur that man. A Zimbabwean said to me, I believe what Mugabe said. Never. And my butcher is a Zimbabwean, Jerry. Never.
In England?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? And I go to Igbo Festival every year.
Yeah.
Right? In Victoria Park.
Yeah.
Right? And the Jamaicans are welcoming there. Right? Right? They treat us good. Right? And we have got a lot to learn from them, Jerry, because I tell you something why we got a lot to learn from them. And they help a lot of Caribbean kids with maths. Every time you look at the education chart, the Caribbean kids are bottom of the pile. Right? And the African kids better than the European kids or the English kids.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, every time, Jerry. It's only the Chinese who are above them.
Yeah.
Right? And you can, if you've got problem with your kids, right, with maths and so forth, those guys will help you. Right? You can go into your house and they'll never refuse it. It's rubbish, Jerry. Right?
Well, let me, my understanding is that when Mugabe made these comments about Jamaicans, it can't be true that all Jamaicans want to be DJ and this and that. But one of the reasons why he reacted that way was that PJ Patterson had been interviewed and asked, why certain bad practices and corruption and dictatorship going on in Zimbabwe, and he made a comment, and then later on he was asked, some months later, probably more than a year later, why the situation not corrected, because he was part of some mission that was supposed to make some inquiries and make some correction, he tried to influence things in Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
And he made a comment that, like agreeing that yes, things not going really properly in Zimbabwe, and need to hear something from Mugabe.
Yeah.
I think Mugabe was irritated by that comment that was forced out of Patterson, because Patterson never well want to make the comment criticizing Mugabe,
Right.
But I think Mugabe was irritated by Patterson making that comment that was kind of critical of him in a kind of mild kind of way.
Generally speaking, you see, you ask Rastafarians in Europe, right, or conscious African people from Jamaica, and ask them about African people and see if you get that response. They don't, Jerry, right?
No.
With a Europeanized system, eyes looking African people in a European type eyes. But sometimes the behavior that we Jamaicans give, we get back, Jerry, here.
Yeah.
Right? Have a nice day, here.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yeah, Jerry.
Yeah. Wow.
Remember, the other day, Prince William got a baby from his wife.
Yeah.
And she's pregnant again,
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Now waste no time.
Now waste of time. Now waste of time like President Obama.
President Obama waste time?
Now waste time.
Why is that?
Michelle son, Eh? And
No,
that they can't get another baby.
Michelle is a, first thing, Michelle Obama is a far older lady than this William guy wife. And furthermore, Michelle Obama and Barack Obama have 2 children already. Who tell her that them planning for anymore?
Michelle Obama about in her 52 now.
Who tell her that them planning for anymore?
No, but I say we have in time should give her a son now.
When she 52?
Yeah.
When she 52? I never want to get personal, that's why I'm not going to ask you about about the age of certain people when you were born. For we have to guard against that, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, but talking about that plane request, you know, it was no American child on the plane. The plane was run out of fuel and crashed into Jamaican water.
Yeah, it looked like the pilot get either sick or unconscious.
Yeah, he get sick.
And maybe the co-pilot can't fly plane.
No co-pilot was on it. It's only he and his wife was on it.
Then suppose his wife is a co-pilot. So, what did I say? That the co-pilot can't fly plane? Well, that wouldn't be a co-pilot. But anyway, so, maybe the other person not capable of flying plane, or maybe both of them were affected by something, because you know that 2 people inside of a compartment, whether it's a room, a house, or a car, can be overcome by the same thing at the same time, you know?
Yeah.
Don't know.
But the American did go out and help them, you know. You know?
Went out and helped them how?
Yeah, the American sent 2 jet flight end of the year.
Yeah, to try.
What's going on, and when them check it, he was sick and just itch up at the window.
Them say them see him heart beating, but them don't see no other action. And one time, the first time I heard that, them said that the windows were frosted over.
Yeah.
I don't know if it is like when your window fog up inside a car, or whether it was deliberately frosted over like when people tint them car before. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right, thanks. Here's
yeah, man, cool, brother.
Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Mr. Small.
Yes, sir.
You see, as I say again, you know.
Yeah.
I was looking at what I have a computer in front of me. And I look for a news item here.
Yeah.
Where Mr. Dillon or Steve Wright. I tell you about it.
All the people in their background talking so loud.
No, man, I'm by a computer.
I don't want to say about no computer. It's not your computer. Listen here. The computer is at a place where a whole heap of people is there.
No, man, nobody people.
A whole bank of people is there.
I alone is in here. You want to come here and come look?
So it's who talking a while ago? It's who talking?
My radio you have to turn on.
What?
A radio beside me. With Cliff Hughes.
That's not Cliff Hughes' voice.
You want to hear it?
No, don't want to hear no Cliff Hughes.
All right, hear me now. Look at the people who in the picture of the demonstration. In the news item. Pure people with greed. I don't want nobody use no disease, no sickness to get a political mileage in Jamaica. That is wrong. That is morally wrong. And Mr. Steve Wright is going to get a beating because of that. You cannot use sickness.
So hold on there. Your company here now for a campaign?
No, I'm not campaigning, sir. I'm going to tell you that you see, morally, people have morals, man. And you cannot use sickness. And you tell lie. So you will send them as chicken gura. I said, so. You understand me? Yes, the Minister of Health told us this morning.
When last have you been to St. Thomas?
Huh? I've been to St. Thomas about 3 weeks ago.
What occasion you had to go to St. Thomas?
Family matters.
Why? I tell
you.
Your jacket family, no?
You know the Prime Minister had promised us that she's contemplating putting an highway from St. Thomas to back to St. Mary, to link up back to Jonathan Bay. And that
where that going run? Where it going run through?
Well, I don't know the feasibility study of it.
Is that cable car?
No, man. Highway, man. Modern highway. Just like how next month now, we're in the final stage at the signing of the Go Thailand project to get the thing off the ground. That's small. Things about Jamaica, you see. The people who are planning to run from Jamaica, you have to stay because things about Jamaica, you're not going to want less again. Take it easy.
When are the election?
Huh?
When are the election?
Which election?
The one after the funeral.
After that?
Yeah.
No, we'll have local election June next year.
Okay.
And then we have a general election the year after.
Yeah.
But this, my brother, when this government done with this country, the people, nobody not talk about election, just PMP, PMP, more PMP.
Oh, so when them done with this country,
take it easy.
No more election. All right. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Morning, welcome. Straight Up. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, sir. Jigsaw.
I hope you're doing well.
Thank you, fine. Thank you.
I hope you have the courage to carry on, and that you'll develop more conscious understanding of what it is you have to share with us.
Yes, yes.
And that it will be well received out there.
Yeah. And develop our immunity.
In terms of the matter of the chikungunya virus, I heard one of your callers earlier on speaking about vaccine.
Yeah.
Well, I wouldn't recommend that, because it has its own challenges in terms of the contaminants that you get with that. And that is a bottom line thing for big industry. And, away from the information given out about it, avoiding breeding of mosquitoes and being bitten by them, one of the things we do, hello?
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah, is work on our immune system.
Yeah.
That is what protects the body from whatever gets invaded. We need to reduce the toxic load in our system and do what we normally do, like some people do, have the green juices, use a lot of onion and garlic, and there are other substances that whatever they're familiar with and have used and got benefit from, to concentrate there. But they need to raise the level of the immune response. That's most significant.
Then the poorer people now, we don't have no way for money. What them can do?
It don't take a whole for money. You make some green juices. Use a lot of onions and garlic in your diet, particularly raw, if you can manage it. It's not just lightly steamed. Right? And drink a lot of water, flush your system. A lot of us carrying a heavy toxic load in us, so anything you come across will hit us. Right? So there are numerous things that can be done.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, dear sir.
Right, sir.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Good morning, Jerry.
Hey, how are you doing? How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you. I haven't called for a while, but I've been listening.
Yes, that's true.
Jerry,
yes,
what I find irritating when partisan people call this station and defending. I mean, nobody hates anyone here, right? The thing about it is that there is bad management all over the country. And if anybody cannot see that, they must be blind.
Yeah.
And if they're not blind, then then they might be brainwashed. Because, Jerry, if you go, and I'm sure you travel around, right?
Yeah.
Everywhere you go in Jamaica, and for 4 years I've been traveling all over the place. But I've noticed since 2006, the majority of downtown places, or what you call, I don't want to use that G word, but there's garrison areas,
yeah?
And even places nearby where you have to use banks and building societies and shopping places. It's full of junjo, old, stagnant, dirty water along the streets.
Yeah,
I've taken pictures myself. Streets and streets in Spanish Town, downtown. If you go to Montego Bay, it's the same thing. Anywhere downtown where poor people live or work or are they surrounding, it's filthy. And it's not about throwing garbage, I'm not talking about the garbage this time. I'm talking about unkept gutters.
Yeah, what?
Unkept streets.
Not clear.
Right? It's Jerry, some of it stinks. I have to go to Spanish Town to go to the banks and building society, okay? And pay my bills and so forth. And I cringe if it ever rains.
All nearby the KFC then, Spanish Town.
Everywhere, Jerry. When I say every street, if you think I'm kidding, just take a stroll one day, I beg you. And every street in Spanish Town, the main road, Cumberland Road, up, down, in between, below, Market Square area, bank area, where the wholesalers are, every single earthly place is full of dirty, stagnant water going nowhere. Right? And when it rains now, it overflows the place. You tell me if you have stagnant water from, this is when I see it, you know, from 2006, okay? And I've been back here for 4 years now, on top of that 2000, from 2011, which is quite a few years, okay? Not just that, the fact that the illness, and I've been saying this, I don't know if you remember me calling, and it's not just you I
yes, I know.
report this, but I'm saying we're going to have a disaster.
I don't know it don't happen yet.
You understand what I'm saying? And I see it coming from a very long time, and I'm not saying I'm the only one who foresee this, but I'm saying I see this coming from a very long time. Now, those people who
we can't go on much longer, but I know what always says true.
They ought to go, since they've got so much mouth then, go and build some metal steel cages to throw all the garbage in on the streets.
They're not going here.
You know.
They're not going here, but call again soon. Don't make it so long. Thank you very much.
All right.
Not going here. Now listen. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Not there? Yes, good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Yes, hello?
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Good morning.
Yes, sir.
In regards to the aircraft that crashed,
yeah.
Both of the occupants, Blazer and his wife, they're both pilots. Both of them has license on aircraft.
Yeah.
Blazer has over 5,000 hours. The aircraft he was flying was a Socata CBM 900, which is the latest model from that manufacturer. Prior to that, he usually flies a TBM 700.
Yeah.
And it is being theorized that they both suffered from hypoxia, which is a condition where the brain is starved of oxygen.
Also, some oxygen supply inside of the plane.
Usually, the aircraft is pressurized when it travels at a certain altitude.
Yeah.
He was communicating with the air traffic control, and he was requesting to go to reduce his altitude.
Yeah.
I suspect that he sensed some problems.
Yeah, because
usually, if I may continue, depending on how the pressure decreases in the aircraft, if it decreases slowly, they may not notice until they would have been unconscious. It usually happens to everybody who's on the aircraft. If it's something that goes wrong and it happens suddenly, usually they can determine and they will notice that, and they may be able to reduce the altitude of the aircraft before they become unconscious. It usually happens within, I think, 2 minutes, a minute and a half after being your brain is starved of oxygen before you become unconscious.
Yeah.
Somebody was mentioning that probably aircraft was shut down. Chances are, well, basically we know not so, because online there are guys on some of those websites who into aircraft were monitoring the thing, and they theorized that it would have crashed outside of Jamaica in Jamaican waters based on the amount of fuel that they usually leave with.
Yeah.
Another thing, in regards to the oil spill that the authorities mentioned, for me, I do not understand that, because the aircraft would have run out of fuel. The hydraulic system on that aircraft uses about 30 gallons of hydraulic oil. The engine oil, which is steel in the engine, would not have
escaped,
depending on impact. So I do not know where they saw any oil spill. That to me is beyond my understanding. From little that I have researched and what
if they saw any oil slick, I think so they would have taken some picture of it or something like that.
Yes, I doubt there was any oil spill based on what would have happened and what we theorized.
Yes. Well, thank you very much for that update there, yes, sir?
Yeah, man.
Very much. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning, welcome. Straight Up. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Oh, Miss Mervis. Oh, come on.
Get you this morning.
Yes.
Yeah. How you do?
Fine, thank you. How are you doing?
Not too bad at all.
Yes.
My concern, you see.
Yes, ma'am.
What is a highway?
Highway.
One of my concerns.
I'm not going to attempt to define what a highway.
Because I keep hearing people talking about highway when I see road improvement.
Like what you mean?
Because if they build a new highway with bypass somewhere, different from the main road where you used to drive on.
Yeah, that is highway.
That's not a highway. Yeah, I researching a highway, not your main road where you used to drive on.
But which one are you talking about? This bypass from?
No, that looks like one.
What on? Eh?
That look like one, but my North Coast road here.
Yeah.
It's not no highway. It's simply the road where we used to drive on a repair.
But it wasn't a highway before.
Huh?
It wasn't a highway before.
No, but it's just a name.
No, listen here. Was it a highway before?
No, they didn't call it that.
So I'll tell you something now. In 1953, there was opened a road named the Queen's Highway, not true?
Not in St. Mary.
No, but I just...
No, I didn't understand. I thought you were talking about my road.
Is it your road that has been repaired that you talking about?
No, yes, because them call it North Coast Highway.
No,
and I can't see... People keep talking about building highway. I keep asking, what is a highway? Because what I see most time is road improvement. I don't know what is a highway. Well, I was reading something and it gave me the impression that a highway is a sort of fast-moving bypass, whatever. But this argument about highway when what I see they're repairing my road. Anyway, down to the matter of the chikungunya.
Mm-hmm.
This member of parliament said soon that if there's an outbreak of chikungunya in his constituency.
Where, Portland?
In St. Thomas, somewhere there.
Oh, Seabright.
Also. And it's like I am hearing as if people saying this is politics. So the question I am asking, I know this word member of parliament seems as if it needs to be changed. Because whether your name of PNP or a JLP or a representative of the people and if something is happening in there, you have right to talk about it. Because I heard a lady came on about 3 programs from Bulbia here saying something happening in there that seems to be an outbreak of the chikungunya wet name. And it's like she said them are the whole family in some places and when they go to doctor tell them all them do is take Panadol or something and drink fluid and water and say it look because it have rashes and so not like dengue. Because I had dengue already. And dengue didn't give me rashes and all them things there. But it's like people are downplaying this thing for true.
Yeah.
You see it, and what bothers me again, Jerry, when they take pictures of the kind of mess and stuff, when will we ever learn to dispose of our garbage properly? It's a disgrace when they take some of those gullies and drains and something where you're seeing them, you know. The amount of plastic bottles and those bottles will all hold water too, you know. And all that. When will we ever become a clean nation? Because that is...
No, but we're asking this question over and over. You know that it's only for a set of people rise up in the country to show the different communities how to monitor themselves and how to act against members of the community, other members of the community who going out with all them nastiness. It's only them time you're going.
It really look bad, you know, when you see on TV, you know.
Yeah, but I really have forgot to some other calls, but you know,
okay.
Thank you very much for pointing out the highway and the litter.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello. Morning.
Hey.
Yes, sir.
This chicken bee, where them call it, do you believe it has been underreported?
It sounds like to me, yes.
Because, why I ask this, you know?
When I say underreported, it sounds like the government have played it down.
Yes. Right? All right. A lady in St. Thomas, I don't know her. She has an article in the Observer some time ago, and that's why I get in touch with her and we're talking from that. She called me and tell me she living in a district outside of Morambia, and she have the virus. She say she go to the doctor, she get nothing, she have to go home and use Guinean weed and other things.
Hold on, let's go for a break. Please. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. Yes, Mr. Fox, you are there?
Yes, I got the name of the district now.
Yeah.
It is Fontil.
Fontil?
Yes.
Oh, that are going up, up in, what the place name again, man? When you turn left when you come around there.
Yes, you are right. And what the lady was saying, other people was living with the virus.
Yeah.
You know, so I really believe it is being underreported because they don't want people to get jittery. But it is a mosquito virus, so it will spread.
Yeah.
Because mosquito, look at Portmore. I'm expecting a place like Portmore for it to be spread rampantly. And they breed in Portmore, in that community. So nobody now see no political no offer this. People are just saying the thing is being underreported. And I'm not saying anything because of these people who talk. But I know that from much weeks now what the lady said to me, that it was rampant in her community. She was an example because she has it. They have no...
So you're out in the bull bay here. You know anything about Dallas?
Only on the news. Only on the news. Only on the news. I hear that Dallas have a problem too, because even in the jail at the police station...
Yeah, that's what I heard.
The people them is living, is having it so. You know, see, so it's not, it's 24. It's not 24, it's more than 24.
All right, thanks a lot, dear sir.
Yeah.
Good morning, welcome to Straight Up, hello. Next one, good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello. Are there? We had some more text messages. Good morning. Good morning, welcome.
Yeah, hello?
Yes, ma'am.
The birth of chikungunya, switching from...
No, you say you know? We have to go, you have to go make some serious adjustment before we allow you back on the program.
What kind
Let's
of
go to
serious
the next one, because you like a virus yourself. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello.
Indeed, Brother Jerry.
Well, go on.
I hope I'm coming through loud and clear.
Clear, man.
Okay. Boy, Jerry, while some people were giving thanks that the plane did not touch down on people and land and cause any destruction, I get to understand for some people in a country called Managua.
Yeah.
You might have an idea where that is.
Managua.
Yes. It could be a place in our country.
Yeah, man, I know. I can't remember where I usually hear that name in connection with it.
I hear say a rotted object drop out of the sky the last night. I mean, Saturday night over there.
Yeah.
And plunge beneath the surface of the earth. Them say, boy, is either asteroid or a meteorite or what them call it.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I get to understand that it creates an earth shake or an earthquake.
So them down a visual of the impact.
No, not really. Them say them going to get some scientists to see if them can track it to see exactly what it is. Them say them figure more or less say it drop off or something in outer space. And it melt before it hit the surface of the earth.
It drop off or something. You mean like a spacecraft or
some space object.
Now outer space is far, you know.
Indeed.
Yeah, so outer space now things not really drop off. Things not pull into the earth gravity from outer space.
Okay, boy, I tell you, it is a mystery.
Anyway, I'm not a rocket scientist.
I do believe you. By the way, I get to understand some serious flooding going over there in St. Vincent and Grenada.
Oh yeah.
Landslide, torrential rain.
Yeah.
House pop down bridge washway. And while I am in the Caribbean, Jerry.
Yeah.
I gather that a 33-year-old Jamaican is breathing a sigh of relief.
You mean the one who get released in Trinidad?
Indeed, and the drug charge.
Oh, yes.
Why, he was wheelchair bound while going through the airport when him catching, but now he will be homebound.
Yeah, homeward bound.
Indeed, thank you, but I gather, Jerry, that some sisters are, and brothers are meeting the pangs of hell in detention over there in Trinidad.
Yeah.
I hear the cry of one sister a few days ago saying, and a little hell them I go through over there.
Oh, yeah?
One of them is pleading and saying, boy, she married to a Trinidadian and she have a child. And she believes she have some right to stay in the country and the judge grant her release, but them still holding her. I don't understand how that one goes. So them a call up on the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the ambassador over there to intervene.
Oh.
As I get to understand when you have visitor, you're there in place in a jury.
Yeah.
It's sticky for you.
Yes, it gets sticky, yeah.
And you could have used another word that Peter Touch Love used to.
Yes, yes.
Why I tell you, I hope them do something for them though, Jerry.
Yeah, well, later I want to tell you some things right here about the wheelchair business. But thank you very much, yeah?
Indeed.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up, hello? Good morning. Yes, good morning. Welcome. Straight up.
Yes, good morning, sir. You're not hearing me?
Yes, I hear you now. Well, thank you very much.
Okay. Because I called you already and got cut off. Because
oh, is you already there? Start to talk, yes.
Yes. I tell you what happened. That's the place you're trying to find out. Is it Nicaragua?
Managua, yes.
Nicaragua.
I'm not sure. It sounds familiar, yes. No?
I'm from Nicaragua, I think.
Yeah.
Yes. The one word about the mosquito, that is extremely intelligent because they're giving two different diseases.
Yeah.
The one mosquito giving two different things, the chikungunya and also the other one, the one before the
dengue.
Dengue. So, I mean, him decide which one in going to when him write you.
Yeah. Come like some traffic police.
Eh?
Come like some traffic police.
Yes.
Where them say, where they right.
Right or left.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, that is that. But, this it's funny now with these flights nowadays. When them fall in the sea, nobody can find them. I don't understand that.
Well, it's a long time that going on, you know.
And what I am saying, people seem to forget what is happening. When you are in flight, when you go after it gain altitude and steady off, coasting there, there always somebody come up, a person or someone to demonstrate, to tell you if so how you do it. And I think in a case like
but that is a big commercial plane when people go around and get instructions.
But they use the same thing, Jerry. The oxygen, all of them are pressurized,
Yeah.
They have to be pressurized. And so you have to be on the oxygen, use the oxygen. What I think they should have done, they should have had some sort of contingency in that. It's so important because oxygen is life. If it cut off, it's life. So you shouldn't have a one thing there. You should have a backup that in case that go, you can pull the other thing. Because I think they died before the plane. It was on auto.
Long time.
Pilot, And so it was just going, nobody know where it's going, and all the people were either dead at the time or unconscious. You see what I mean?
But it looked like it was flying higher than the capability because is only one sound I heard about some altitude. I heard that they were instructed to reduce or applied for permission. Either applied for permission or were instructed to reduce them altitude to 22,000. And that sound high to me if them was much higher than 22,000 before that because I don't know of them little plane flying so high like
that. Is what I'm saying. That's another thing. Them little plane, when the big plane they go up to 40,000.
Yeah, I know that even the executive jet, the small planes that is owned by them rich people, probably can fly as high as a commercial plane. But anyway, it looked as if they was flying higher than what than what the plane was equipped to carry them safely.
You see, them used to do it every day and don't realize that they're not on ground and they don't have the backup. They don't look for the backup, and it's the backup I am putting the emphasis on.
Yeah.
Because when you put it on auto, you don't know, and that was the last resort, and that is before he conk out altogether. I remember they said you put on the I don't know, I wanted them to have the mask, to put on the mask and keep your head low. You used to get that thing, if in case you run out of oxygen.
Yeah.
You must remember them. I tell you that, listen to the nice lady them I talk to you.
You mean when you end up on a plane?
Yes.
Why will I fly in 1 year and fly? By the time you land, I forget about them things.
Yes. You don't remember it. After you come off, you don't remember what them say. True. May I tell you the truth. Yeah. And they tell you how you can put on your life guard, your life belt, that if you have to come out and you're dropping at the sea, and you will be there for a little while before till somebody rescue you and all them things.
Yeah, man.
How you must release it, what you call it, parachute.
Yeah, man.
And tell you how to release the parachute and tell you how.
Parachute. Them a parachute. Them not getting no passenger on the plane on parachute, man. I might get them life jacket.
Then get a life jacket.
Yes, sir.
I think them tell you how to release you something. When you go out, they had something.
A release flare.
They had, I don't know but you had something like parachute to let you down.
But anyway, we get a signal that we have to go for a break. But thank you very much, yes, sir.
Yes, we had one more point, but then.
Yeah. Good morning, welcome back to Straight Up. I was going to read a couple text messages and try to get them off little by little. Next one. All parties determine where to place candidates. JLP put Steve right in East St. Thomas. Miss Cuthbert in West Rural. I'm so sorry. Miss Cuthbert in West Rural, St. Andrew. Why not put her in St. Thomas, where she is from? Well, that's true because I think it's Moran Bay. She used to run and make her mark when she was coming up when I hear about her first. Next one. Good morning, Mr. Smart. Do you remember that policeman that get beaten out at the same Barnett Street lockup 10 years ago where they'd go beg the drink of water? Is Barnett Street or Mount Salem? Well, I think it's Mount Salem, but I'm not sure. I think it's Mount Salem, or near the Cornwall Regional Hospital. Anyway, I might be wrong. Next one. Him the drunk, them say, him used to work at Halfway Tree Police Station. Mr. Wait, he's from Augustown. We don't hear anything about the case there again. About that case there again, it's true. I'm not sure if it's the same Barnett Street. You might be right, of course. Next one. Good morning, Jerry. There is Dr. Dayton Campbell that can take over from Ferguson. Oh, yes, and Dayton Campbell. Yeah, man, planning for some greater things in politics. For that reason, he's even studying law. He's a doctor studying law. And one of the reasons that he gave is because to reach further in politics, it is very good to have legal training. Next one. Bongo. If that plane not found, maybe no such people was in that plane. No, I think it's well established that the plane exists and was on the way. Next one. Jerry, you have the JUTC buses who come drain their fuel tanks in certain areas in the Old Harbor area each night. We have to stop these kind of pilfering because we the taxpayers suffer coming from Peter. That is true. Let's take some call. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Yeah, morning, Mr. Smart.
Yes, sir. Welcome. Welcome.
Yeah, you know, want to talk about the point of mediocrity.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
From my observation,
yeah,
you know, Jamaica has had mediocre governance for quite a number from the so-called independence.
Yeah, man, the whole history.
Yeah. I'm going to tell you something. You hear a news that I think it's a manager from one of those radio stations. And she said that she realized that the culture of being hostile to excellence. And, you know, said that there's a culture of being of hostility towards excellence. And, you know, that has been my observation for quite a while, you know. You know, Mr. Smart.
Yeah, yeah.
And I see it as one of the main reasons for Jamaica being set back. You know, and you see, the acceptance of mediocrity here now, it comes with a thing named cronyism.
Yeah.
And corruption in the meantime. Where you do, because whenever you or your friend come up with the idea, you know, want to see it work, and you're in a position to stop it seeing the light of day.
Tell me something now. Why you don't study some countries that where a movement rise up to clear out those things and succeed? You know of any country like that?
Well, me know Fidel they put a plan together for them long time there to move them kind of people, you know?
Yeah, well, that is primarily what did move him from him as a student to start take certain kind of action. Yeah, these things have risen up in various countries.
Yes, so therefore, I'm saying this to say this now, that you see, especially these two political parties, you know, them work with a thing where you call cronyism.
Yeah.
Because it's a private club, you know, and you can't get in unless them trust you enough that you're going to abide by the rules and regulations and the dictates.
All right. So if it's a private club, that makes sure that you can get in. How does a country get rid of the domination of people like this?
Right now, as I said, we want people them to get serious.
No, hold on. Different from the ones that we want. It has always a quicker method or a shortcut when you study people who have been in this situation and who have tackled it successfully, more than we try to start back from scratch. Can we find any country that has tackled this kind of thing and reach anywhere?
All right, but there's example right here. We want to give them the Paul Patmore style.
Yeah.
You get me, David?
Yeah.
We want to get these people on off of the reins of what you call reins of governance. All of them from the two private clubs. Then we can clearly see that. Then we will be able to see the true state of where the country is in. You understand? And then we can put things in proper perspective. And we're not going to know which one, you know.
No, we're not talking about which one. Not talking about which one, but what I would say to you, or what I would recommend, but I should ask a question for you. You ever take a trip go down Alarmas there yet? Where Patmore represent? It would be good for you if you go take a trip down to spend a half day, really and truly. Spend a half day and move around down there. Move around down there. And
wait for the place name.
Larimer's in a Trelawny. That is a division where Patmore and the people. It's not him alone, you know. Him along with the people make some changes there. And as a matter of fact, I think they were paying attention to the dangers of these same chicken gore and these kind of things and seeing how they could cope with it if they have to rely on themselves. But it would be great.
But me say, you see, on that chicken gun thing, the madness will go on, even the fogging, them
listen.
The main road them.
Listen,
tell them them kind of foolishness. Better them go inside of the community.
Yeah, hear me now. My problem is that the time kind of limited. So if you can catch me after 11 o'clock, we can discuss it further.
All right, though. I'm going to keep up your good work, you know.
Well, thank you very much. Yes, sir.
Yeah, cool.
Don't feel. Make sure call me after 11, please. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Welcome. Go ahead, please. You see, we can't delay when we're trying to catch another phone call. Because a lot of people, phone money is running out. It's not that your call is not interesting, but we have to limit it sometime. Most of the time. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. We have some more text messages. Okay, good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Good morning, welcome. Straight Up. Hello.
Yes, sir. Two quick things.
Yes, sir.
That plane, okay?
Yeah.
When it was approaching Cuba.
Yeah.
Since them have so much knowledge about the amount of fuel well left in it and approximately what time it will drop out of the sky.
Yeah.
I noticed they allow the Cubans to continue track it according to them when it reach over there.
Who allow the Cubans to continue track it?
Well, the Americans communicate with the Cubans and they continue track it.
Yeah, they had to allow them. It's Cuban airspace.
Okay, fair enough. But since them have an idea how long it would stay in the sky for, why them never make the fighter jet meet it around the other side of Cuban airspace and continue to track it?
No, then what the fighter jet can do? Technology don't reach the stage yet where a plane can ease up against the next plane, like how a car can ease up against a car and kind of push it off of the road and safely guide it. It don't reach that stage yet.
Okay, but at least them could continue track it and see exactly where it drops.
Oh yes, that would relieve them of searching too much of a wide area, yeah.
No, you understand exactly what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, man.
This one is very fishy.
Eh?
This one is very fishy.
Fishy, well, yes. And we don't want to make joke out of tragedy, but it's true.
Finally, Jerry,
what
is it about Straight Up that caused so many persons in Savlamar to be tuning in on a daily basis?
I don't know, but I'm glad for that still. Also glad that they can hear because for some weeks now, we've been hearing that people in Westmoreland and St. Elizabeth, and even over the weekend.
Yes.
By the way, I forgot to acknowledge a lot of people, I don't even call them name yet, but over the weekend, a lot of people in the St. Elizabeth, Westmoreland, and different years telling us that for some days now, them not. But thank you very much for that, here.
Indeed.
Thank you very much. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello.
Jay?
Yes, ma'am. How are you doing?
I'm bad. Because we never understand our language, our native language, and that is the Jamaican Afro-centric language, has become a burden. So that if you say mama, people are going to fight you for it.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
I don't know. We can't use our words. Why we can't use our words? It becomes a curse word, and people will shoot you for them.
Who you experience will do those things?
Huh?
Who you experience will do those things?
When I just spoke to a young man the other a while ago, and me tell him about him mama, and him say, when you say mama...
You tell him about him mama? Why you would want to do something like that?
I said to him asked him what the word mama means. I say, a mother who...
Hello. You just...
That's my mama. I said,
hello.
My mama.
Hello, ma'am.
Yes, sir.
You just said that you told him about his mama. Why you would do that?
Oh, I was discussing mothers. But I decided not to say mother. I decided to say the word mama.
No, but you definitely say you tell him about your mama. So you definitely decide that you was going to do something mischievous.
No.
But I hear it right now you laugh. Why you laugh right now?
Because how you say it, not to laugh. Because why you think me walk around and make mischief with people? You see, you there, you always put me in a pot.
In a pot?
Boil, me too tough, yeah?
You cook?
Cook what?
That thing.
Eat raw food.
Well, you can go and eat raw food.
Anyway, the next thing I want to say to you, Jerry.
Yes, ma'am.
Singapore. I heard a discussion with the Singapore man one long time on the radio. And when they asked him why he succeeded so much with the same idea that Mr. Manley had, he said he did not make America know what he was doing.
Yeah.
You understand? That means when we do something, we have to keep it quiet and do what we do privately. And each one teach one. Right?
Yeah. But you say one fight against Chinese and now you have boost up leak on you.
The kind thief, in Kona can thief with idea and can go building country.
No, but you're just praising them with one side of them out and no.
No. Him not also tire out the white people and we hug them up.
But from the other days, pure cussing a year going out.
Of course, because I tell the truth.
I know, but and that's why.
People talk the truth.
And that's why the young man, they know, you're going to tell the young man about mama and you're going to find yourself now something.
He say, him go have it up because I call him mother mama. So when I call her, he say, me have mama and my mama have me and she have 9 more. I'm proud of my mama. And him said that I'm an African word. And that he was not taught that. Mr. When me did learn to write about mama and them sent their school. You never learn it, me know it. We need to start teach you language so we picnic can write it in our school.
Alright.
Use it. Because BBC can be using our language.
No, don't you can't use BBC over radio, no. Thank you very much.
No radio.
No, thank you very much. Well, okay, it's time now for the 11 a.m. headline news. Straight up. Yes, welcome back. Well, as I was telling you, I want to tell about something. I learned something about this wheelchair scam. Big multi-billion-dollar wheelchair scam in the United States. The wheelchair that carry around, the motorized wheelchair, is mostly a scam thing, you know. But little more I might get the time, or maybe tomorrow, to discuss that. I don't know if you watch it on the cable station, telling you about the wheelchair scam. But it's very interesting and it will make you understand things very much. But I want to yell, I was reading an Observer last week, Observer Sports, a section of the Observer last week about an article on Jamaica building Olympic ice hockey team. Jamaica, just like how Jamaica had a, what's the name again, bobsled team. I understand that Jamaica, through the Jamaican community in Canada, building an Olympic ice hockey team. And one of the major prospects in ice hockey in Canada is a son. I don't even know the name of him. I don't even know his name. But he's the son of Errol Townsend, a long-time journalist from Jamaica who migrated to Canada and who is a lawyer there now, Errol Townsend. And not only that, there was another thing. I think, no, the under 15 youth from St. Elizabeth is a different thing. Under 15 youth, Kingston Wharf Awards, under 15 youth in cricket. We're going to learn more about this though. But there's also somebody I want to yell up in that area who is a straight up listener. I hear some sell drop on in a junction. I don't know him names. Straight up listener every day. Sell drop on, drop on, kind of Jamaican lotto in junction in St. Elizabeth up there. Here says a strong supporter of straight up and a listener. Also a trucker. A man who drive truck and is also a welder in the Discovery Bay area. Named Dwayne Ives. Dwayne Ives is a strong straight up listener also and supporter. Thank you very much for all that support there. And I want to commend the people out of Juicy Beef out in Clarendon Park. Juicy Beef out in Clarendon Park because very near to closing time. I know when people are close up on them, no one nobody bother them and them no one nobody delay them. And yet them have a very professional attitude dealing with people who reach in their minutes before them closing at 11 o'clock. Out in Clarendon Park, Juicy Beef. I don't even get them name, but I just observe how them move. And it's not just one or two of them. All of them was so professional and almost like how you say nurse and doctor move in the hospital. They are very conditioned to deal with people and help people, and because of that, them exhibit more patience than most than a normal person. Doctor and nurse and janitor and school teacher. You have certain kind of professions where even some police, they are more patient than the average person because all service industry have a lot of people in there who exhibit that kind of extra patience and very patient when dealing with difficult customers and people who just have their own agenda. And most human beings have their own agenda. Also, another straight up listener meet yesterday. But I hear him on the phone one day and him chant a poem that was very outstanding. Outstanding. Him name Gregory. Weston Gregory. Yeah, man, him did chant a poem that I recommend to him that he must go and get it copyrighted immediately because it was of such quality that I know that if him keep on sending it out the road, the people will steal it and next thing you hear people them lyrics and him can't claim them own. So, Yale Weston Gregory. And also, I think him same wife also is a straight up listener. But him's not only a poet, but him's a farmer also, Weston Gregory. Thank you very much for the support. Also, Ross Cody. Ross Cody who keep in touch with me and keep in touch with brothers like Woody Herman King and let us know what is going on amongst the old timers and amongst the Rosses and so on. And yesterday I say Alf Grant, yeah, he used to be at News Talk here. So Alf Grant at that documentary. The documentary about the reparations and the contact of some Rastafarians with the Queen of England towards the reparation. I don't remember the name of it, but I want to talk about it another time, and I would even like to speak to that lady who made the documentary. I appreciate her work very much. And I'm glad that I put aside that time and was determined over the weekend that I'm going to see that documentary at N1. Yeah, I'm going to play that piece of music. I want to play for you and you. Especially the people that we don't hear for a long time. Phyllis Dillon. Let's hear it from Phyllis Dillon now. Can we? Straight up.
If you knew how much I love you and how I long for you, you wouldn't stay away. You wouldn't stay away.
Yes, Phyllis Dillon, don't stay away. And some more text messages there. Next one. Jerry, the cost which Garnet Roper tell you for the JUTC buses is totally false and misleading. The buses are much cheaper, Jerry. The payback for these buses, especially the executive talking taking into consideration all factors, 64 years. It's 4 years. It's 4 years. The public can Google www.volvo. That's true. By the way, I said the Garnet Rope, I was at the showing at the documentary there yesterday. And his daughter is one of the people who had an input in the documentary. She appeared about 3. She have a PhD, you know. She named Dr. something or other Rope. I forgot what her first name is. Doctor. And Garnet Rope was in it too. Both him and his daughter. But by the way, somebody was reminding me the other day. I was wondering what Garnet Roper didn't mean about the people of Portmore. When I time him did say the people of Portmore coming like dish rag ton tablecloth. But probably that was before Portmore turned what you call it, municipality, independently elected mayor and all them kind of way. Anyway, next one. Jerry, schools are now asking students to bring things like mop, broom, floor mat, toilet paper, and a lot more things that the ministry should provide. Please check. See what all age in Olympic Gardens coming from Charles. People, I know that in an emergency, you know, you can ask, especially through parent-teacher association, you can ask people to bring mop, broom, and floor mat, and toilet paper, but not as a regular thing. In an emergency, like when a place gets flooded out, you can ask everybody to bring what them have, but, you know. I tell you, you know. We'll soon find out so we have to take care of ourselves. Next one. Mr. Small, Managua is in Nicaragua. Thank you very much. Managua is in Nicaragua, where a lot of Jamaicans are. Next one. Next one. PNP kill poor people and we just talk and doing anything at all. I think it means nothing. Next one. Jerry, have you heard that there are 500,000 suspected cases and only 8,500 confirmed? I think it's chikungunya them at about. Check that against Jamaica's confirmed against suspected. Jamaica downplaying. Jerry, why is so political? In other words, this person is saying that there are 500,000 suspected cases, only 8,000 confirmed, which is like, I don't work out the ratio. In other words, they are saying that Jamaica's low number of confirmed cases as against suspected cases is not political and not downplaying. Next one. Jerry, I see Colin Campbell yesterday and him a drive a 2014 Prado. The chicken feed couldn't buy that, so I'm gone over to the cow. I can't make out this word here. JUTC, more food. I wonder if they raise a bus fare or pay for the Prado. I wonder what Mr. Roger driving. Mr. Roper, I'm not talking about Roger. Roger fly. Anyway, I don't think I'm going. Eh? What is throat? Well, it's a good thing it's spelled wrong, because we can't afford to pay no damages. Next one. Mad scientists from America and Europe finally come with a disease to kill us black people off in the name of Ebola. This disease only kill black people. What can we do, Jerry? Coming from Chris. Yes, as somebody pointed out the other day, most of these diseases seem to afflict the poor, not only Africa, but largely Africa, and the poor generally. Well, you know, the poor is largely unprotected and under-immunized and under-cared for. We're not going sorry for ourselves and go like we're not going to take care of ourselves, you know. But we know that things are skewed against the poor. Next one. Good morning, Jerry. Could a plane be that disciplined to crash at sea about 2 minutes before potentially crashing on land? You think it was shot down? No, I don't think it was shot down. Next one. Mr. Small, Golding asked Parliament to take pay cut. Golding said he want no honorable. Golding drive his same old car. Golding bring income to protect poor people. Stop make idiot wanga go call your show. No, them can stop themselves now, because the one with the female, she stop herself. She stop herself, come like she take tie off. She tie off herself from straight up. Next one, Jerry, and say straight up. Not going to play with her, and she could have tie off. Look more, not going to be safe to play with her. Next one. Jerry, what did your Friday caller say about little head men? I don't remember, you know. And this one I come from a phone number I can't recognize. A foreign number. Next one. Jerry, a lot of people in St. Thomas are getting ill. They didn't go to a doctor. They just take Panadol, so they are not caught in the official statistics. Oh, so it's higher than what it looked like. Next one. Jerry, what have the Chinese done to get over 1,000 acres of land in Jamaica? They make a deal. And I don't know the details of them. Next one. Jerry, I think that Jamaica should divert from America and build closer ties with Russia. Sila. Yeah? Next one. Hi, Jerry. Blessed. Spanish Town is always filthy. It's only when European Queen visited us, things are planted and gutters and road are washed. It's so true. Coming from Ross J. Spanish Town. That's a typical situation. Next one. Happy birthday to Josephine Banks, otherwise called Nancy, in Flagaman in St. Elizabeth, coming from David McLean, from McClear or McLean, from Lititz. From Lititz, I think it's Lititz in St. Elizabeth. McClear, okay. Alright, happy birthday, Josephine Banks. Next one, good morning, Jerry. Please send condolences to Hopeton and Lewis family for me. May his soul rest in peace. Yes, we did mention that we heard that Hopeton and Lewis had passed away, yeah. Take it easy. We should have played peace and music, but maybe tomorrow. Maybe we can play it. Take it easy by Hopeton and Lewis. Maybe we can close the show with it. I don't know. Next one. Jerry, why do you think Jamaican women think they are immediately entitled to what a man has? If a man is even prudent with his money, they are not interested in him. It's hard to find a good lady in Jamaica who you can play with and make a future together. Everybody just want. Well, you know that we, man, also, we have to stop want, because, you know, as we say, a lady nice, we in our wants. We in our wants, and sometimes we pine, right? Also, all one man, him say, him kill because him say, boy, him want so much that boy, him will kill. Him say, him will kill for. Him not say to die for him say to kill for. Next one, good morning. I can't make joke about these things, but I understand what I mean. Next one, good morning. Greetings to my St. Mary Peeps, Ital Anthony, and the Millennium Band. Fancy D from DJ Taliban, coming from foreign too. Yeah, we have get off those text messages and we're going to your phone call now. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up, hello?
Yes,
me, wagwan.
King Selassie, Ja. Rastafari, blessed man, Mr. Small.
Thank you very much.
Welcome to another week of Straight Up again, you know?
Yeah, thank God we can.
I will give thanks and praise, man, and morning to the people who are listening worldwide. Come here to listen Straight Up gone abroad.
Well, I would hope so, yes, thank you very much.
Yeah, man, Straight Up, I take it to them, Mr. Small. I tell you whether in a same catching or in a sentence, everybody is straight up, you know?
All lessons.
Yeah, man. But this morning, me, one of your PIS supporters, Mr. Small, said, boy, time I go come with party, everybody at PNP, them I say.
Yes. The time I'll come, them not to keep no more election.
Hey, that a day wish, you know, Mr. Small, but that now what me, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, they missed that the chance, them, man. This will neither be a PNP country, neither a liberal country, neither.
Yeah, you know what that
reminds me? More contestant we want.
Yes. You know what that reminds me of? Some people say, some people saying that, you know, the Chinese, or even the European born in Africa, them are African, you know, and so on. And like how Jamaica, no, hear this now. Jamaican were born in a Jamaica, African were born in a Jamaica. He is both an African, and him can claim Jamaica citizenship too.
Right.
The Chinese were born in a Uganda, you see?
Yes.
Him is a Uganda, he can claim to be a Ugandan, you know. But he can't claim to be African.
No.
And the white man were born in South Africa, he can claim to be a South African, but not African.
Right.
You understand me? Nobody in the country claims I'm African. You're born, yes, you're not African. The Chinese were born, or any other nation, European were born at Kenya. Them can claim to be a Kenyan, yes, but not African. You're a Kenyan, you're not African.
True.
Well, I born anywhere in the world. I am an African as well as I can claim to be a citizen of that nation.
True.
But not because you're born in Africa, you're African. You're a citizen of the country you're born in. Not African.
Yes.
Sorry for take up so much of your time.
Anywhere you're born, you have a legal right to be a citizen of that country.
That country, but not that continent.
But not that continent.
Yeah, because if you born in Italy, you can claim to be Italian, but you are not a European.
No. And these things are what enough of us lacking to understand, Mr. Small.
Yeah.
I know most of us, we choose Africa, Africa choose you.
Yes.
Yeah, man, Africa born in you.
Yeah.
So, Mr. Small, somebody has some question been asked, the boy. How can Jamaica attract investors?
Yeah.
Most of the program you talk to people of dignitaries or diplomats, you know, say, how can Jamaica attract investors? No, I am saying, Mr. Small.
Yeah.
When we look at the situation, I say, if Jamaica is attracting investors, I wonder, who are these investors? Where are these investors going to come from? Because when we look at the dollar, the more the dollar slide, it make it harder for black people of the country to invest in Mr. Small. So therefore, most outsiders going to come and invest.
Yeah.
Outsiders is going to come and do business.
Yeah.
Because since our dollar cannot pass the airport, because if you're making a trip right now, Mr. Small, you have to get rid of the Jamaican dollar.
You have to.
Because you say, boy, this is no valid no more for you going out.
Yeah.
So it simply means you cannot pass the port.
Right.
So the people now who are from different countries, them have a $200 in them pocket or them purse, Mr. Small. Them smile to come into Jamaica, because when you come into Jamaica with a $200, US, Mr. Small.
Yeah.
You come and you enjoy the whole beauty of Jamaica with that and pay all your fare gone back home.
Yeah.
You see it? So me just see to start, we are in a trap, Mr. Small. You that is inside the country cannot go out. But the people are out, they so easily come in.
Yeah. Well, we have to organize ourselves that whoever want to come in and whoever come in, we have some business that we can do with them, that them leave some of them hard currency with us. You know, we have to, in other words, if you are a taxi man, you try to be the safest taxi man in Jamaica, that you become well known. I will tell you this, You see, if you are the safest taxi man in Jamaica, your name going to go abroad, People go and hear that you are the safest person, a taxi man. You see, if you are a tour guide and you're safe, people go and hear. If you have a restaurant and your food is the best and nobody never gets sick there, people go and hear. Whatever you are doing, and you make sure you be the best of it, people are going to hear. Don't fret yourself.
Yes, man. So you display certain character, man. People will take on to you,
Yeah, man.
In any field that you are, Mr. Small. Any field, no matter how small it is.
Yeah.
You'll attract people to you, man.
Yeah, man. Look here. The time I kind of run, I'm going to take up enough of your time I talk about the Jamaican and the African, but thank you very much, here.
Well, I say, go, man. Give thanks and praises straight up, man.
Thank you very much, here. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up,
Indeed, very. Two quick things.
Go on.
The Broadcasting Commission.
Why you sound muffled, You sound like you're under 1,500 foot of water.
The rock stone and I don't end up there,
Yes, your surface now, though. All of a sudden, you make sure, say. Go on. Where is the shark down there?
Eh?
Shark down there? Anything you tell me will believe,
What? Yeah, man, roll it for Harbour Shark.
Alright, go ahead.
And wheel too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, man. One man say my wheel. Anyway, never mind. Jerry.
Yeah.
The Broadcasting Commission.
Yeah.
I don't understand them at all.
No.
From way back when them keep running this ad on the radio and the TV, me I know the advertisement not cheap.
No.
Talking about Piola.
Yeah.
Now it's one thing to be running ads about Piola, but how did Dickens I never hear them hold anybody red-handed with Piola? Why them don't do some line fishing instead of net fishing commercials?
Yeah. Yeah.
Eh?
By a sting operation?
Indeed, that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
And probably them need to talk to Mocha,
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Another thing before you run to your break, Jerry.
Yeah.
One of them phone companies seems as if they want to turn Jamaicans into international beggars,
Oh.
Because every other day them send you these blasted texts I tell you, so you must tell your friends and family over to send you credit.
Yeah. And you see them smart, though?
Yeah.
Because automatically a foreign exchange them are earning,
You see what I mean? Sure, your family and friends them must get frustrated, Jerry, if you follow these things even every other week I beg them credit.
Yeah.
You must tell us how we can get independent man and sustain ourselves and know that self-reliance is the greatest science.
Yes.
Look here, how your friend and family them love you overseas, man, Jerry. They will get tired of you.
Yeah.
You can't tired.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me run before they get tired of me.
All right, before we run you.
Indeed.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. We have another call here. All right, let's go for the break early. Straight up. All right, I got one more text message before the break. Jerry, I think Jamaica should divert from America and break. No, but no, man. Oh, good morning. No, but we read this already. Let's go for a break. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. I'm your host, Jerry Small. Hello?
Jerry.
Yes, sir. Welcome.
Which musician that dead?
Hopeton
Lewis?
Lewis, yes.
Where he was? Is in Jamaica?
I don't think so. I can't remember. I didn't hear properly, but I don't think so.
Oh.
But also John Holt was performing abroad and collapsed on stage recently too. But since that I heard him on another station giving an interview, I think, to Richie B.
Oh. Sorry to hear about that.
Yeah.
And then I heard about a talk show host who died.
Who died? In where?
Keith Simmet.
Oh?
Keith Simmet.
Keith Simmet.
Yeah. He's attorney working in Mandeville area, Jamaica.
Oh, yes, I remember hearing him voice. Yes.
Yeah, Keith Simmet. He's attorney that line working in Mandeville area.
Yeah.
In Jamaica, yeah.
Him die again?
No, man.
No, you're just talking to over so.
No. He used to have a program at Hotline.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, condolence to him.
Yeah.
His family.
Yes, man. All right.
Yeah, man. Cool.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Not there? Yeah, the name of the documentary was The Price of Memory, and it's a film by Karen Marks Mafundikwa. Karen Marks Mafundikwa. Yeah, man. The Price of Memory, the documentary about reparation and the Rastafari contact with the Queen of England over it, and them even move a lawsuit against her too. Moved by, I think, Miguel Lawn and Bert Samuels attorneys. Good morning, welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, good morning, welcome.
Morning, Bongo.
Wagwan.
Yes, man, a long time listener, but first time caller.
Thank you very much.
Yes, man, calling from South St. Elizabeth.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, man, made a call to report that we can't hear you don't cross this side from last week, you know.
Boy, that's what some people was telling me when I passed through.
But another thing, sir.
Yeah.
I seen a last week, Lena, where them are going to investigate some big pants, man.
Some what?
Some of them big pants, man.
Big pants?
You know?
Oh, you mean Big Shot?
Yeah.
Yes, I heard one named Justin Phillips talking about at least 20 high-profile cases.
Yeah. I wonder if anything will come out of it, sir.
I wouldn't doubt, you know, because things that never happened before going to happen, you know. So don't doubt all the while say this will never happen and that will never happen. Things that never happened before will happen, you know.
Okay.
Surprise plenty too.
Well,
it's not everybody in the police force and the army and them places like the foolishness and the rottenness that going on, you know. And sometimes these people come together with the population of our country and decide to clean house. But you have to wish no harm to come to nobody, because that not really going to help nothing.
No, sir, not help, but you don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, somebody else attacks us. So.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you very much for calling here, sir. Which part of South St. Elizabeth?
Junction, man.
Junction. All right, good night.
All right, sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning. Welcome to Straight Up. Hello?
Rick.
Yes, sir.
Morning, man. How are you?
Fine, thank you.
Are you from Savlamar? You know, so you have to go designate Savlamar as Straight Up town.
That's what I've been hearing.
Every turn you turn, man, everybody read it on Straight Up.
Well, glad to hear that, man. Glad to hear that.
Man. Anyway, Jerry, we call a government that doesn't speak true to its people.
That don't speak true to its people? Well, I'm going to find a name.
You see chikungunya thing there?
Yeah.
I think it's rampant here, man.
It's on.
We have some friends that yellow man when we talk to.
Yeah.
And they say take over the whole place.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jeremy, I listen, you know.
Yeah. I hope you don't connect it one side though.
No, sir. Jeremy can't manage you.
All right. Thank you very much. We have an X-ray vision, you know. We have some text messages here. All right. Let's go with the call. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello.
Yes. Welcome.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. How are you doing?
Yes, not too bad, Jerry. How are you?
Fine. Thank you.
Oh, good. Jerry, I think the chikungunya has been around for a long while. I just think it's just now persons have been really fine about it, because if so many us that they don't have new books to give us.
Yeah.
And want us to do other things. I don't like it at all, man. I need, we need.
All right. Thank you very much. We have an X-ray vision, you know. We have some text messages here. All right. Let's go with the call. Good morning. Welcome.
Hello.
Yes. Welcome.
Hello?
Yes, ma'am. How are you doing?
Yes, not too bad, Jerry. How are you?
Fine. Thank you.
Oh, good. Jerry, I think the chikungunya has been around for a long while. I just think it's just now persons have been really fine about it, because if so many us that they don't have new books in this area.
Yeah.
We need justice. All right. That's it. I'll give another person another chance.
You could have still talk out. You could have still talk out the money, you know. Talk out the bank book. Where in the book? Hello, are you there? Boy. Yes, you have some banks don't use bank book again. I'm sure of that. Yeah. Good morning. Welcome to. We have some text messages. Yes. Jerry, did you know that Southwest Centre and MP Keith Walford of the PNP office, his PNP office was burnt down last month by angry residents? Keith Walford, him is the MP now. Keith Walford, is that the same person who was the head of the Brownstone Community College? I never know of him being MP. But yes, I think there's a Walford down there MP now. Probably is our relative. Burnt down by angry residents. I never know that. Next one, Jerry. Good morning. The news says that the wife was also a pilot. Yes, I heard that. I heard that the wife of the real estate man who both of them were flying down to Florida. I hear that both of them are qualified, trained and qualified pilot. Next one. The crabbing of barrelism between the both political fences have left us to be in ruin and confused all over the world. Coming from division. Some about division. Well, thank you, that's true. Next one. Africans have personally told me that Jamaicans are descendants of slaves, and so they don't like us coming from Guinea. Yes, I know that some Africans are like that. It's true. Some Africans have that attitude. I think it's mostly some of the so-called better off ones too. Next one. Jerry, I swear you guys sound disrespectful of people on the radio. Don't be contemptuous and neither be grudging. I don't mind you making these comments, but could you give me some example of what you mean when you say sound disrespectful, and also when you say sound contemptuous, and also say grudging? When you say I'm grudging, or we are grudging, or we are contemptuous, or we are disrespectful, could you give some examples, please? I don't mind the criticism. Just give some examples, please. Yeah. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello. Yes, good morning, welcome. Straight Up, are you there?
Jerry.
Yes, welcome.
How you doing?
Fine, thank you. How you doing?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, some people are crying wolf, you see?
Yeah.
Everything affiliates a chikungunya.
Yeah.
There are some politicians now, look like them a doctor, them know it's a chikungunya. As a man head start hurting now, it's chikungunya.
Yeah.
And you realize, one man at your station in St. Thomas, make one woman all call it chikungunya.
Yeah, but I think trichomonia is a sexually transmitted. You really have
that?
Trichomonia, something like that. And she did say that she just a crutching crutch. Something like that, and she said she said them only come for at night time.
It's something about like what them are talking. Them just use it to frighten people and play some politics because it suits them. But you know my big problem? You see the ministerials right now?
Yeah.
You see preacher them walk around and push down people. They have their city and then push that one and then face with it. And then push the next one and face with it. the same dirty and up and down and a push, and them man back at them and catch them. Some skin rash are going to come out from people. Because you see all the Ebola, it's a body contact business. If that ever come through and then preacher ever pray for one, somebody say them are heal them, the whole Jamaica catch it. The ministry
so you
stop them people from doing
so you got a revival tent too?
Me?
Yeah.
Me not sound like sensible somebody to you.
Then you now go, then you safe.
Hold on. You think revival are when you go up here and jump and...
No, I'm not talking about...
That's not revival, you know. But me talk something serious, Jerry. The man if he stop with that thing because as well he can rush as a block out.
No, you said that already. You said that, but I trying to say something. No, but listen here now. Listen to me. Listen. All right, listen to me. I trying to say something, and you stopping me and saying about the same thing over. I hear you.
No, go and talk. I hear you now.
All right, so like how you don't go in revival tent, you be going to be safe from that thing. Not true.
You don't think I am my brother's keeper?
Oh yes, you're warning the other people them that.
All right, just express it. Yeah?
All right, thank you very much. I just understand you. I have another call. Good morning and welcome to.
Yeah, Mr. Smart.
Yes, sir. Welcome. How are you doing?
Yeah, as I was saying now.
Yeah.
You see, even the established what we call our international trading partners.
Yeah.
They are not really our international trading partners, you know.
Yeah.
It's the people that want to keep the status quo.
Yeah.
As it is, they are their trading partners.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's another thing that I see happening, you see, when it comes to election.
Yeah.
We don't get to talk to the representative them at the party them because them find some what you call it now, some shrewd way of avoiding us, so we don't get to question them on important matters.
Yeah.
There are a lot of people, what you call them now, established multinational business, you know, where these people make millions a year, billions a year in Jamaica, where they support certain political parties.
Yeah.
What we want, you see, all of them kind of political funding, them think they must go one side.
All right, hold on. Let's go for a break, and when you come back, you finish, please. Yes, welcome back to Straight Up. Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. If we allow funding to run them campaign, it's not the reason that they go vote them when them come in power.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, as them said, you pays the piper, cause the tune.
Yeah.
Which I think is right. So make we know as the people of Jamaica pay.
All right, I agree with you. Listen, yeah, man, listen. I agree with you, but you need more time to expand this point. So think more about it, and maybe tomorrow you come in early and we tell us more.
Okay then.
Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. A lady down in Belcastle Road, where Happy Grove High School is. That is in Hector's River. Says 2 communities have the chick weed. 2 communities down there. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Not there? Yeah, okay, we're going to play the Upton Lewis music here now, because this is in honor of the good work that Upton Lewis do for the people of Jamaica. Because you know that keeping up the spirits and sometimes keeping down tempers, because this music was a kind of music that kind of hold down tempers and it hold down speed and so well then. Take it easy. And don't bother to worry or get too aggravated about things. All right, we're going to take your call before we take Upton Lewis. Good morning and welcome to Straight Up. Hello? Morning, welcome, Straight Up. Hello?
Hello, morning, Mr. Smart.
Yes, sir. How are you doing, sir?
I'm good, man. And you?
Fine, thank you.
Yeah, Mr. Smart, you know what alarms me with a lot of disdain?
Yeah.
How is it that so many street men, Jamaican black men, are now living on the street?
Why it's alarming, yes?
Yeah, and so much of us is being prone to violence and locked away in the prisons.
Yeah.
I think we need a commissioner of inquiry on that, Mr. Smart.
You know, say, I might have to do it as a citizens commission. You know, say, citizens can set up a commission of inquiry. You know that? It's only that you're not going to have any legal, you're not going to have any legal enforcement if you want to summon somebody, but we're going to have to go do some things.
every mother and father now should take their 10-year-old male child from 10 to 20 and let them know it's they have to clean up Jamaica street by street, you know, Mr. Small.
Yeah.
And they can't expect Jesus to do that for them, you know.
No, Jesus come to teach you how to do it for yourself.
Exactly. Because it's them I forgot to live the 2030 vision, you know.
Yeah.
Because I noticed that our females, and I'm appealing to them too, they're dumping a lot of males now, you know. Because a lot of the males are both educationally bankrupt and financially bankrupt. They are being marginalized by the dozen.
Yeah.
It's alarming, Mr. Small.
All we have to do make sure keep ourselves out of that category that no one can dump we.
Yes, I don't want to be overshadowed.
No.
Take care.
Thank you very much. Yes, sir. Under no circumstance. Upton Lewis, take it easy. And nobody worry about no other thing we're rhyming with take it easy. Good morning. Let's go with Upton Lewis, straight up. You know him passed away recently. Abroad, I think. Upton Lewis, take it easy.
Who's that? Take your time, take your time, take your time. No need to hurry. And don't you ever get stuck. Take your time, take it easy, take your time. No need to hurry. Oh.
Yes, I want to tell you about this what I heard. Very interesting documentary last night about this motorized wheelchair thing. You notice for a couple of years now you've been seeing on the cable programs, there's some advertising for some wheelchair that you can carry around and make you independent and run in your house and out on the road and all them kind of way there. A big scam connected with it, you know. You have a wheelchair company that make the wheelchair with motor and thing. And some people, what they do, them carry you to a doctor who is not honest, and the doctor write that you cannot get around by yourself by walking and prescribe that you must get a motorized wheelchair. You get the motorized wheelchair and you send the bill to the government in the United States named Medicare. And the United States government pay up to $5,000 for that wheelchair. Now the wheelchair only costs $900 and something, you know. But the United States government through Medicare is willing to pay you back or to pay the company $5,000 for the wheelchair. And if them even buy the wheelchair and give you, if the people who collect the money from American government even buy the wheelchair and give it, them still have $4,000 them keep for themselves. And one Nigerian woman somewhere out in the west coast of America, over the past 7 years, she has sent in 1,000 claims for a wheelchair for people. And by sending in those 1,000 claims, she get $4,000 a piece off of each of them wheelchair, which people never need. So that's $4 billion she collect for the last 4 years now. For the last 7 years. And them put her upon trial and she do them resist, you know. She just plead guilty and them no sentence her, them find her guilty. $4 billion, and the American government pay out them money, you know, and do even check, you know. A lot of the wheelchairs that you see in Jamaica here now, that people have donated and sent to Jamaica, is some of them same wheelchair, but them really get them and send them to Jamaica, you know, and helping out a lot of people in Jamaica who need to move around on wheelchair. But it's coming out of the scheme where them collect $5,000 from the U.S. government, and then them buy the wheelchair for $900, just under $1,000, and keep $4,000 for themselves. It's a kind of medical insurance fraud. Big thing in America. When you hear one woman can make 1,000 claims over the last 7 years, and there's thousands of people all over America conducting that scam, you know. A whole heap of scamming going on in America. And some of the people who come from Nigeria, you know, them are very expert in international scamming. I hear say them specialize. But it starts down in Florida, you know. Florida is a place where a lot of old people live because through the climate and all them kind of thing, from down in the 1920s, Florida has been encouraging retirement communities. When you done work the years of your life and you're ready to retire, you go down to Florida, you get a place to buy cheap, or you go stay somewhere, you're living retirement in some nice climate. So over the years, Florida has become a center where old people and sick people go and live some nice life. So them start the scam down there where you can find a lot of people who can go claim. Some of the people, when they go claim, when they go to the doctor for the interview, you know, them climb all 3-4 flight of stairs and gone upstairs now and go and sign a paper so they can't walk, you know. And once them sign the paper, the doctor send in a prescription for the chair. Then buy the chair for $1,000, send in the bill to the United States government. United States government pay them $5,000. Them lick them finger with $4,000. Sometimes they get the doctor like a $300 or $400 out of it for his part in the scam. Big scam in business. Another big scam is not only Nigerian, but you know, you have some Nigerian pastor will go all over the world. Them are not really pastor, but them go all over the world amongst black people and set up some church. Big scamming them I go out. I meet up with some of them. I was on a program one night with one of them on live at 7, you know. A scammer them, man. So them come from Africa and come from Nigeria, set up church in Jamaica. And I talking to them nice African language. Scammers and all kind of trick. Because the churches doesn't cover, you know. Inside of the church is a whole heap of scamming go on inside the church among the congregation from Monday to Sunday. But you have a responsibility to keep your eyes open. Well, Upton Lewis have a next little piece of music and they'd make this one say grooving out and live. Let's hear a little piece of it. Straight up. Thank you very much. I want to thank my producer, Tanya Richards, and also broadcast technician Kevin Williams. Straight up. Upton Lewis.
Ooh, groovy.
Good afternoon. It's Monday, September 8th, with the 12 o'clock newscast here on Newstalk 93 FM. I'm Kayla Wright. Coming up in this newscast, Health Minister rejects JLP claims that the ministry is underreporting the effects of the chikungunya virus. Public Affairs commentator warns of possible fallout if Jamaica is unable to respond to large disasters involving international travelers. Professional writer says early childhood development critical in eradicating illiteracy, and Portmore sewage improvement project to begin tomorrow.